I think it is, right? It's either Eudora Kaja or...
If it's Kaja, that's crazy.
Good work earlier. Oh, Beleric. Against the Tsushin, again, the passive does proc very often.
Either way, this is amazing because the Paquito won't be able to get past. I totally forgot about the Beleric.
Love RRQ against like a team fight pick, kind of. It's like a death ball type of deal, no? It's just like walk together, burst the first guy you see.
So what do they pick for RRQ? Beleric, Atlas off the table.
Dude, I don't know.
You can't go Kaja, you have Jushin.
For some reason, they just don't want to pick Beleric. I don't know why.
They could have picked Beleric. That's why I was like, Beleric pick. Did they go Glue now?
Well, that's not even...
Did they go Target?
I don't even think it's a good pick, though.
Ah, Gatot.
Yeah. I mean, we know he's played this before, Rashi, but they lost the grand final when he was on the Gatot instead of a playmaker.
Yeah.
1-0 already for RRQ. Can they pick up the second game? Or will Dewa United be able to push a third game in the series?
Here we go. Kane versus Demon Kite, round number 2. Demon Kite this time on the Paquito, and Kane's on the Hirara.
Let's see how this one plays out, man. Demon Kite on the Paquito. Can he find targets? So far, the Eudora and the Claw are the immediate ones we think of. But maybe with good macro, RRQ can surprise us again with some early game picks.
Hopefully, hopefully. I'm just not a big fan of the Gacha pick. I might be wrong. We'll take a look at how the rotations happen in the early stage of the game. But as for now, it looks like the Eudora is going to be able to rotate a lot quicker compared to the Jushin. And that just might smell like a gank here onto Arthur early.
No way. I mean, Arthur did gank maybe early, maybe, get it, maybe, is trying to say, yo, guys, I swear, kill this Brody like he killed me last game. Hey. Arthur with a quick smooch on minions.
No problem right there. Looking at the emblems here, tenacities for both the frontliners of RRQ, and now they're going in for Octa.
You gotta be careful. Yeah, there you go. You flick around when you get CC'd. I like that. Improvement.
It's not even over Nightmare, though. It's just like over game.
Over game improvements for Octa. I like that.
We
no
love
more
that.
Christmas waiting.
Oh, hey, Christmas in particular.
Because it's far away.
That's true. What's not far away is the turtle, though. RRQ already setting up for a trap here, potentially? Itoshi Kesu doesn't know.
A bit of a negative synergy there. Hajin pulled him away, but it's okay. Hajin gets level 4, Octa gets level 4.
Looks like Demon Kite level 4, already the first one on the neutral objective. It looks like it's set up properly for RRQ.
Maybe the jump onto Joshua. Purify baited out early. Now he's going to throw in a ruin and lock him down. The stun doesn't land though. The neutral objective already locked down as Cade walks up for the kill. Saeed still able to buy some time right now as Cade is going to get lifted up, thrown back into Demon Kite. Octa with first blood. Kin throws away the blink and he gets away. That's a win for the Kingdom.
So they pick up the neutral objective. They pick up a kill over onto Kane as well. And it seemed like there was promise coming in from Kin, right? He found an angle, was able to take 3 with the Thorn of Ruin. But I'm not really sure what happened after that. It seemed like he didn't have the damage to kind of pull through in that team fight.
They didn't combo. Like, yeah. Kin went alone and everybody else were... Octa went for a stun on the closest dude instead of waiting for the other dude.
They were just a bit too far to actually follow up in a timely manner. And again, they traded Roam for jungle on top of the neutral objective. Joshua.
Mobilization under turret, but Octa didn't walk around. He didn't want to rotate. Now Joshua's going to be able to buy some time. Purple buff stolen away, I believe, from Demon Kai. Hold on. Itoshi Kesu, no Wrath of the Dryad. He was able to survive for a bit as Kane walks up again. Now he's going to be thrown a ruin to lock 2 members down. Itoshi's right there. Now the Thunder's Wrath comes around as Saeed gets a taunt and gets away in time. Whoa!
Kane?
This is incredibly greedy by Kane, and he'll get punished by Ajirin.
It doesn't pay off in the end. It did not pay off in the end. Dewa United found some picks on the board, but Kane has to suffer yet another loss. Another kill over to RRQ. He went a little bit too deep there, a little bit too hungry. RRQ gonna be able to capitalize over that and pick up a lot of, you know, jungle creeps in return. They're taking that away. They're denying it from Kane.
But it's like so weird. That wouldn't even have been worth it. Like, why would you go for a kill on Gatot under turret?
We were talking about how teams get baited by the Hirara, but it seems like the Hirara now is the one being baited which is a real weird sight to see. Once again, the neutral objective is up, and RRQ are already scrambling, try and get some control. And Itoshi definitely is a bit concerned, not really knowing where the rest of the members are.
I'm pretty sure they can't contest. Kane's 2 levels below of Demon Kite.
Oh, Kin's gonna get chunked already. Has a Throne of Ruin, goes on to Joshua. Kane's gonna be looking for the play right now. Rather try it into the AOG, but Kane's gonna get locked down as Octa picks up a kill on Arthur, and that's Demon Cat with the red tree. Now against 3. Everybody left Kane for dead, and now it's Kin with the flicker in. They're going for the chase, but Side's doing the same as Demon Kite runs away, and now it's Kin sticking on Demon Kite. A taunt that doesn't land. Now they're revitalized. Demon Kite trying to buy some time right now, as that's gonna be a right. Toshikazu sent back into the ring. Demon Kite with a walk up, and it's another for Hajin. Octa finally gets the kill. He's on a killing spree, but it's still worth it for RRQ.
What was that? Like a 3-4-1 at the end?
I think so.
Objective 3-4-1. Joshua is chunking out the turret in the top side as well. So another win, another victory for RRQ. And even though there are signs of life for Dewa in these team fights because of Kin, because he is given a hero that can play make a lot better as compared to the Ruby in game number 1, Kin can't do everything alone.
Oh, it's out the flicker. Hajirin keeping at it. Gonna throw him back. Nope, it's a bit late, but he will still die. Oh, good Sky Piercer stack for Arthur. They know there's no flicker on the man. Kin's gonna be looking for the assault right now as Kane is right there. Throwing a ruin in the blink. Coming down right now as maybe pops in. Blazing Duet over on Arthur. And he should be going down. That's a pick. Kin still able to survive for a bit longer. My goodness. Even on the Alice, still making plays for Dewa.
All right, finally a hit back from Dewa there, punishing RRQ for overextending. Overall, though, it's still a great game for RRQ. They still got the turret. They'll get another one on the top side here because Dewa are on the bottom side of the map. Man, maneuvers back and forth in the team fight used to be a strong suit for Dewa, but so far, RRQ are the ones finding the advantage, baiting Dewa to overextend, using the mobility and the extra shielding coming in from the Revitalize, from the shielding built in for the Paquito on Demon Kite as well.
Maybe. Can he steal that gold crab? Nope. Did he? Don't think so. I don't know. Well, camera pan to mid.
But by the way, does that mean that the Sky Piercer stack was taken away? He died after he picked up the Sky Piercer stack, right?
Yeah, it gets cut down. Is it still free though? Neutral objective, unless Kin somehow steals it. No chance.
Kane is 2 level.
Oh, wait a second. They still want to go for it. Toshikazu sent into Demon Kite. That's him. Okay, walking away. Still in the bottom lane. And they will play this slow.
They need to find an advantage elsewhere. You can see the Hirara trying to farm in the bottom side of the map. Look at the invade coming in from Joshua.
Ooh. That's quite interesting. Whoa.
Indeed. Whoa.
There's Wrath, insta-poke. Okay.
There's OTs coming in from Dewa. RRQ, though, they don't have the same kind of safety net they had in the previous game. They don't really scale the same way that the Lilia does, right? Like in the late game. So there's a bit of urgency here. With the Brody, taking turrets should still be pretty handy.
That's my middle name.
That's true.
Actually, it is.
So they was doing a good job keeping the turrets alive, especially the one in the mid lane, right? All things considered, I think it's great that it's still standing. But RRQ definitely have their eye on it, right? That's why they went for that dive in the previous game as well. They know the value of cutting off the rotations here and opening up avenues of their own.
They're doing exactly that over and over. The turret again falls on the top side of the map. The damage of the Brody and the siege potential is they're definitely capitalizing over that. They're looking for yet another push here in the mid, perhaps waiting for the next push. And the minion push as well. Real-time victory rate, 57%. Joshua.
Whoa.
Taunt.
Chain CC onto Itoshikazu. Wrath of the Dragon in the flicker now as Kane is able to go in, but the Thunder's Wrath doesn't deal enough damage to take anyone out just yet. Kane! Oh, Ryan going to the Blazing Duet! Baby's right there. It's going to be Kane escaping for now. Kin sticking on Hajin and 40 the Crimson Beacon. Saeed getting caught by Kane, and it's a big Sky Piercer. No way, Kin sticks on him again! This man's unkillable! This man's Kinsanity! The man we remember from season 17!
On his signature pick at that. The Alice, the Arlets, those were heroes that we were really wary of for Kin. We thought these heroes wouldn't be able to be utilized in this current meta, but they fall back to comfort, they fall back to what made them powerful last season. And we finally see it come to light.
2-level diff.
It's a 50-50 though.
Kin's holding it. Retribution. Good zoning by Kin. Throwing a ruin as well as he catches Joshua. But now the AOG comes around. But it's only onto Itoshi Kesu, who's able to get away in time. And Dewa disengage with a Lord.
Uh-oh.
Good take from Dewa, man.
Look at the gold lead. It's gone.
I mean, it's almost like they deserve it, right? They've been disrespecting Dewa the whole time. They burned Purifies and they stuck around on the side of Dewa's map, you know? So I think Kin did a great job identifying that opportunity. And now RRQ is definitely paying the price. The advantage is almost non-existent now.
And the problem is we're at this point in time where that initial gold lead now down to 1,500. Claude, maybe he's not even at his power spike yet. So
oh my God,
it can get really, really bad for RRQ come these next few minutes.
All right, so the Lord will get cleared here. Dewa not really willing to stick with it. They get a turret on the bottom for their troubles. Are they gonna find more though?
Oh, double immobilization onto Joshua. The Sky Piercer's there for Kane too, but not enough. Not for Uranus. It's a good trade though, Demon Kite. Well, not trade necessarily, but good wave control. They'll be able to bait out the Holy Shield down below.
All right. This Buttwings for Hajirin, getting a bit more safety. I think he understands that there is definitely damage available from Dewa if they really ignore it. Oh, Joshua, no Purify.
Yo, earlier was all right, but here it would be pretty big.
Did Okta ult for that?
Yeah, it's on very local now. All good.
Just spams it out. Ooh. Kin not really getting baited to try and get the neutral objective. He's just getting vision for his team, waiting for the next chance, try and do something. Gold lead now it's down to 600 more or less. It's fluctuating from 500 to 700, so that's interesting.
It don't matter. That's what it means.
Very small.
Yeah, the goalie don't matter. So it was, delayed thanks to Demon Cat earlier. He was able to clear that wave up top, but maybe now with the rest of Dewa, slowly but surely taking these structures, those outer turrets out of the game.
We're looking at a mirror play, I think, from RRQ. They're trying to do the exact same thing in the bottom side of the map, but they're kind of not going to be able to stay as long, and they don't get the push into that second tier turret, unfortunately.
Yeah, on the bright side for RRQ, there's not a lot of ways for Dewa to really flank around to try and jump behind them, like with an AOG. So if Dewa mispositions, RRQ can punish to some degree. The opposite isn't as easy for Dewa. So they'll be waiting for a neutral objective, I think.
They want them to clump up and group up again.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
They want a big moment for Kin's sanity to capitalize over, yeah.
That's definitely the ideal scenario. I'm side taking some damage. Now this is the battle for the far side, right? Which team can actually get control, can set up the waves better. But if they leave too soon here, Dewa can clear it and still make their way to the Lord. And if they spare some minions, they can even set it for a slow push.
Caught up, by the way, in levels.
Whoa, Kane with a jump, untargetable. Thought Hajirin was gonna pop a Crimson Beacon, but that would be a bit too risky. Coach Wright watching very carefully. This is an intense match. No gold lead. RRQ still within their element, I would say. They have a proper chance to deal with this composition for now. It hasn't reached that late game where they get outscaled just yet.
Kids looking for a flank.
Oh, Wind of Nature. Just as I say that too, maybe though. Yeah, it's going to be difficult for them to find a kill. Oh, God!
Kin?
Crimson Beacon baited out with the Purify. That is massive news to Dewa.
Force a recall as well. That's information as well.
Oh, they're going for a fight here.
Yep, Breath of the Dryad though, locks him down to stun. AoE, Kane's right there to pick up the stacks. Kin with the flicker, onto it. Itoshi Kesu gonna be locked down as well as Kane. Uh-oh, he's gotta be careful. Demon locked down right now as they go for the kill, and that's gonna be a massive pickoff as Maybe walks around. With an nature for Arthur. Maybe's all right there, and he has it with a nature for himself as well. He gets there in time, and now it's Dewa, the two side laners, up against each other. Kin and Joshua, who's the better tank?
It's a 1v1. XP for EXP, everyone else off the board. What a team fight between both teams. Oh my lord.
That should not have been that close. Dewa started with a man advantage.
I mean, maybe was trying his best in the backline there, trying to put out damage onto Arthur. Eventually was able to get it with the Wind of Nature as well, but oh my lord. What happened? Break that down for us.
I mean, Man, our RRQ, already without the mid lane, essentially, they did a great job cycling the cooldowns of Demon Kite, right? He was coming in, doing burst damage, but he was able to get out. And they were, again, with the lack of card control, were really unable to punish the way he was playing in that fight. So I think it's a back and forth, but now, oh, Sight.
Oh God, I don't think that's the right target. Kane, again, you've got to be careful, brother. Arthur can really, really start punishing you now.
Look at the wave from the bot side.
Look at the Lord.
Set half. Who's gonna pick it up?
Oh God.
Kane's not in position.
Not at all, and Joshua sees him, but it's gonna be the burst down on Toshi. Can't who's paying, able to find a taunt.
Oh!
With lazy line, great throw to ruin by Kane again! And now he sticks onto Hajidin. It's a pickup onto Octa. As Arthur falls, gold lane from mid. Now it's Kane with a walk up onto Demon Kite as Kane goes for the clearance to the mid lane for a bit more sustain. Demon Kite walking up, from a wave. Kane with a walk up as well. Doesn't get the mobilization as Kane is able to zone 3 members away. And now they send the tree. Itoshi Kesu down below as they go onto the Lord. And it's Kane with the zone. Demon Kite showing up top. And now, can they do it though? It comes down to a 50-50.
Kane doesn't have ult.
Kane walks up, untargetable. Now it's gonna be the AOG. Kane gets away just in time. Joshua with a walk up again, untargetable again. Kane in the midst of it all, pops in to throw to ruin, able to lock him down. Now the Blazing Web just bursting him down. It's Demon Kite to fall, and Uranus as well. Kane picks up a double, and Dewa have a 3-0 lead.
3 members bow out from RRQ after an impeccable early game. Dewa United have found their moment to come back here in the 15th minute of the game. And now RRQ, the Kings of Kings, they're going to have to be functioning there on the back side of things. Dewa United utilizing this lead, pushing into the mid lane.
Throwing a ruin again. Oh, he points Arthur in the mid. The taunt doesn't land. The Thunder's Wrath didn't either. Dewa, a big gamble that could have paid off with a win. But now they've burnt almost all their resources. Lord spawns back. They gotta play it chill. They have waves.
Man, it's the long fight. It's the big combos from Dewa, though. We talked about how that was the angle that they have to approach, but time and time again, Kane. Oof.
Joshua,
Joshua,
down. Kane, Kane, hey. We've seen this before, okay? No, bad.
Calm down.
All right. The fact that Dewa have a lot more burst damage to work with, right, with Octa on the Eudora, is really what's messing with RRQ's timers. They can bait skill so much more easily than Arthur can, because Arthur is a lot more vulnerable. Itoshi, conceal.
Uh-oh, Demon Kite has already used a cycle of skills for now. The Lord's still very healthy.
Kane?
It's a ruin! Kestu with the set. The follow-up's massive. Maybe we're the deter, but it's going to be the pick-off. Saeed able to get the kill in trade, and now it's Demon Kite, Hajid, and then Joshua. Octa, a splash of lightning. Oh, what is that damage, my guy? Demon Kite going crazy in the back. Now on to Kesu he goes. Kane with a jump as well. Kin has already fallen, but Dewa got what they sought out for. A base turret in the bottom lane and the mid. RRQ keep the far lane base turret intact.
Late game brutal angle for RRQ, and Archer's not having the time, but
Whoa.
Boom, you can't just walk up against the Eudora like that. Kane now with the untargetable. And they get away in time.
He's down for 40 seconds, 70 seconds left, fortunately for RRQ for the next Lord to spawn. So it's not going to be as detrimental to them, but Arashi.
a lot of silver linings for RRQ here. On the far side, right, the base heart is still up, but that is almost 70 stacks on the Sky Piercer. Kane, it's an absolute menace right now. Cannot be taken lightly. RRQ will have one final chance here to go for a 5v5, but they better make it count.
9 more seconds for Demon Kite to spawn back into the game. Kane, Joshua. He's picking up so much damage.
Wait, round 2 on the... Oh!
That's
Sky Piercer! Now at 78. 2 stacks. Literally 2 away from the perfect 80.
So that's going to be a 4v5 if they still want to secure the Lord even.
This will be a free base turret in the far lane. Oh god, wait, he might actually look for the end here. It's 4v5, Kin. Look at the way that he's setting. Look at the way that he's waiting.
There's just so many ways for Dewa to get their hands onto Arthur, and this is why the Claude is so good. Aside from the damage, the safety is just impeccable right now. Maybe has been a consistent survivor in a lot of these fights.
Oh man,
They
it only
can't.
takes one ult.
There's no way they take this risk. It's a 4v5. They're walking out of the base. And that's
Oh!
pick from Kin. Windsor Crown to buy a little bit more time, but that's gonna be the kill in the end as Kane picks up the 80 stacks and Demon Kite gets covered a ton. With a crown already, Baby has immortality in the back line. It's Kin wreaking havoc with Kane. The Kin-Kane combo still alive as Demon Kite will fall and Saeed gets lightning down as Kane with immortality buy. Loses the immortality, stays alive in time, gets the winner crown, buys it and uses it. Untargetable once, untargetable twice. Now it's Kin. Holding on, they got the Evolved Lord, and I believe they've got the game. Hajidin with the Purify out. Joshua, he can only just sustain. It's gonna kill from the ball lightning and the strike, and we got a game number 3.
2 matches in a row.